What's up, people? Zach Attack here. Bring another reaction video to Fruits Basket, Season 1, Episode 18. What's important is, and then I thought there was more to it, but that's legit all it says. Last episode was kind of part 2 to one of her friends' backstories, and then those 3 girls were stalking them for like the longest time, and all of a sudden they just turned around, and one of them was like, just randomly like, I'm not worthy, and just like changed pretty much real quick. But see what happens this episode.
Looks like the rain's dying down, but let's wait here a little longer. Okay. So finals are coming up.
Yeah.
This TV's all of a sudden, the volume is all of a sudden disappearing.
And from what I understand, President Decay wants you to take his place after he graduates. But it looks like maybe you would rather not.
No, I wouldn't.
Place is what though?
I don't know what he expects of me. What they all expect, but they've got the wrong idea. Because the real me is more...
More what?
Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Sure. Look, it's tapered off enough. We should be good to go. You ready?
Oh, hey Yuki. Haru,
Haru?
why are you out? It's raining. I'm not the one who's soaked. Why are you out? Did you get lost again? I've been searching for her. It took a while.
What?
Saw that coming.
That is not a cat.
She's actually a tiger.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'd be like, that's a baby tiger. That is not an actual. I mean, it's a cat, but not a what you were thinking.
It's nice to meet you. I'm Toru Honda. Can I?
Is that a bite you?
Miss Honda.
Did it just bite her? I think it just bit her. I'd have been like the fuck. We'll go right there.
We expected it.
Kisa, come here and apologize.
No, she doesn't need to. I'm fine, really.
Kisa. Yuki, that won't work. She doesn't talk.
What?
Kisa can't talk. She stopped altogether shortly after she entered middle school. She's mute. According to Tori, it's psychological. She's locked all of her words up inside. With everything that's happened, she stopped talking. Stopped going to school.
So that's a person.
She ran away from home. That's why I was looking for her. Didn't expect to find her in tiger form, though. There you are.
Did she bump into someone of the opposite sex?
Seemed like she was just exhausted. So, what happened to make her stop talking and leave school? Kids?
Kids?
Bullies. That hurts. What? Are you pissed at me? Telling me not to shoot my mouth off? Well, sorry, that's too bad. You have any idea how worried I've been about you? And I'm not the only one. Your mom's been looking all over for you, too.
Wait, Kisa! You're bleeding! You're bleeding, and Kisa ran off again. What do I do now?
Sure she won't go too far.
Okay, I'll get Kisa and then I'll stop the bleeding.
Calm down. Maybe you should give a crap once in a while. Oh my. Did you quietly turn into Dark Haru while I wasn't looking? Just not a fan of tiger bites. Wish I knew what to do with her. Haru, you seem awfully worried about her. I didn't know you were so close. You jealous? No! No sense of humor.
That was random.
No. I'm right here! Thing is, she reminds me of you. You know, back when you shut down, stopped talking for a while. You curled up in
He
a
looked like he
corner
took that
and
personal.
silent.
That
It's
look.
the only way that you can protect yourself. She's just doing the same. Shut up! Is it really that big a deal? Yes, it is! You ashamed?
That looks like it's gonna piss him off.
Sensei, that's a nasty habit of yours. You can't see a wound without rubbing salt in it. Yes, well, it's my nature.
Okay.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you. Why don't we go? It's fine. It doesn't hurt. No, not one tiny little bit. Anyway, you come inside. Everyone is really worried about you. So please.
Kisa,
Hello?
Kisa, I've been looking everywhere for you. Shigure called. He wanted to let me know you've been found. Please, why are you doing this? You're causing trouble for everyone. Did you even stop to
Who the
think
heck
about what's
random
ahead?
are you?
Do you enjoy making things hard for me?
The mothers usually react one of two ways. They're either extremely overprotective of their kids, or they end up rejecting them completely.
Well, why didn't you tell me about those kids who were bullying you? Why did you run away from home? Why
So this is her mom, based on the way that sounds. But that look on her face, I don't know. I acts like she is caring, because there's somebody else right there. The actuality, she doesn't give a shit. Could be
It's hard
wrong.
to talk about. I know. It happened to me. I couldn't tell my mom either. She found out eventually, though. And when she did, I started crying and apologizing like crazy. I felt so ashamed. I felt pathetic and worthless for being bullied. And I hated the idea of my mom knowing it had happened. I thought once she knew, she might not love me anymore. I was so scared.
I was scared to let people know about that part of myself. I tried to hide it by
Jesus.
pretending I was okay. But that just made me feel even more pathetic and ashamed.
Instead, my mom took my face in her hands and said, "It's okay." And I could breathe again. When she said that there was nothing to be embarrassed about, I cried again, this time in relief. Maybe that's how Kisa feels. Maybe she's scared that you'll hate her. So she couldn't tell you what was happening, because she loves you.
What?
Okay.
Kisa's staying here?
She's having a difficult time lately, and I thought a change of scenery might help.
Why? What's going on?
It can't hurt. Her mom seemed like she was about at the end of her rope, too. Spending some time apart might help them heal.
I've got no clue what you're talking about. Okay, so where is Kisa?
She's with Toru, stuck to her light glue.
Huh?
Is she asleep?
I mean, that's a good thing. At least she all of a sudden
I
just.
hope you don't mind being her pillow. Is she heavy?
Uh-uh.
You're lucky, Kisa.
What are you doing?
Resting. It's just
randomly.
rest. I'm weak, and I've always been ashamed of that weakness. I kept hoping someone would come along and tell me it's okay. Someone who would support me, who would give me the courage I need to try to be strong.
It's been 3 days since Kisa's been with us.
Oh wow.
It's great having her here. Thanks for waiting for me. Though, it is a little embarrassing to know someone's outside the bathroom door. Oh my gosh, she is so adorable.
Well, she is a kid.
I don't
And most
know
kids
why,
are,
but Kisa's
so.
barely left my side ever
My
since
best
the
guess she's like
conversation I had
5.
with her mom.
I thought she was gonna be like a teenager, like an
That means she
adult,
must like me. So I
like all
definitely
these guys.
don't
But by
mind.
looking at her, she's 5, unless she's just really short and she's like 18,
It's gotta be
16, or
super
whatever.
annoying though, right?
Because they did that in anime, My Hero Academy, in one of the seasons, for this one girl. If you ever watched the whole thing,
I'm missing something.
I'm not gonna say anything because it might spoil people. Like, I'm just gonna say season
Is there
4, I
anything
think it
special
is,
you'd like to eat?
4 or 5. But this is what this little girl gave me an example of some other girl that was actually 21 in the series, but and I thought she was like fucking 5. Because the way the relationship between her and this one guy were going, I thought it was weird. I was like, wait, this girl's like 5 years old. This is fucking no. And then found out, people looked it up. I think I did at one point too, and she was actually 21
Sister
though.
hasn't spoken a single word. Wait.
If you know who I'm talking about, if you know about the part of the series I'm talking about. Don't want to say anything so I don't spoil anything for anybody that hasn't watched that season.
Interesting. We'll leave dinner up to chance then.
Yep. Kisa, why don't you point to the route you want? Perfect choice.
What is it?
Let's see what we've got. What are we gonna eat? But it's
Is
something
that supposed to be a song?
We have a winner. Dinner is eggs and chives.
I feel personally attacked right now. Always chives.
Oh no, I didn't even think about that. It was
Just
random,
make
I
sure
swear.
the
It wasn't on
eggs
purpose.
Did he say he hates chives or what are chives?
But I'm sure she'll speak to me in the most precious voice.
Eventually she'll talk.
But wait. Kisa can't stay at Shichan's house forever. She'll have to leave, won't she? So where will she go?
This must be an actual thing in Japan. This
That's
rooftop
probably
thing.
what's on her mind right now.
There's a lot of animes where I noticed
Girl who overthinks
that
things.
a lot of things will take place on the rooftop of these buildings.
Of course. There's her mother.
Except not recent anime, but anime I watched, the gate was not inside the wall right there. It was on the outside in a weird way.
She called.
In one of the animes I watched,
Yes?
Glen Pine or whatever. I can't pronounce that anime right.
She loves
But it was
her
way
eggs
different.
and chives, though.
So that must mean Kisa's wanted, has been thinking about her, and is worried. Otherwise, she never would have called you.
Right.
I'm so glad.
So this mom cares. Thank
It's
God.
all good. But why was she being bullied in the first place? I forget. Come on.
I know why.
Really?
I heard some ladies at the estate gossiping about it. Kisa never would have told me this herself. They said it started out because of her appearance. Her hair and eyes, that sort of thing. The other students didn't like them. They said her looks were unnatural and wrong.
Strange hair colors often assign her to being possessed by a zodiac spirit. People made fun of mine all the time. Yeah, but you would just go dark and knock the bullies out, so that kind of teasing never lasted long for you. At least I'm not Kyo. He almost killed his boys. The very definition of a problem child.
But the women said Kisa tried hard to fit in. She told the kids she couldn't help how she looked. After that, everybody started ignoring her completely. Until she'd get the courage to say something in class, and then they'd just laugh at her. No matter what she said. My classmates have never done anything like that to me before, so I can only imagine what it would be like. It sounds painful, unbearable. Just think about how it would feel if people snickered at you every time you opened your mouth.
Yeah.
This would make me.
With me, there would probably be a lot of fights if that was the case.
I don't know what I'd do.
When all people do is laugh at you, you change. You become withdrawn, more timid. Then you stop speaking, even though you know that will annoy people. Your whole life becomes darker. You start to suffocate. Your words die, and your heart follows. No, No tears. Class is starting. Yuki, I'll be at your house later today. I want to see Kisa.
This is the guy that turns into a cow, isn't it?
Present. A note. It's from her homeroom teacher.
Or no, that was
So,
somebody. Who's this guy then?
It'll probably
I
make
can't remember who this guy was. Or is this still him? You look that can't no, that can't be right.
Maybe being weak should be considered a good thing, but I don't think stronger always means better. You've probably heard of survival of the fittest in the animal kingdom. The thing is, we're humans, not animals. That goes for all of us. The Zodiac as well.
Well, yeah. You are.
That's encouraging. What's it say? Soma, I hope you're well. Do you think you'll be coming back to school soon? I'm awaiting your return along with the rest of your classmates. I want you to know you can always talk to me, and I think if you participate more in class, you can be friends with everyone. The most important thing you can learn is to love who you are. Find something good about yourself and look to it when you're feeling down. If you hate yourself, how can others appreciate you? Self-love is the most important love we have. I hope of all my lessons you remember this one. I was right. I want to barf now. Kisa, I get it. I'm the same as you. There was a time when I stopped speaking for different reasons. Regardless, I talked to no one. And I felt so embarrassed those days. I truly hated myself. I was so lost. So, I'm not sure your teacher's actually right. What does self-love even mean? How do we begin to try and find something good about ourselves when we're trapped in darkness? The whole reason we despise ourselves is because we can only see the parts we hate. So forcing ourselves to find good things feels pointless, like we'd just be making them up. It's a nice sentiment, but that's not how life works. Instead, I think it's when someone else says they love you that you're finally able to start loving yourself. When someone truly accepts who you are, that's when you can start to forgive yourself and suddenly see the good things you had all along.
Wow. That went real quick.
Yes. You're right. Yes. It made me glad.
Kisa, what will you do? Moving on. Do you still want to be silent?
No, I can't. I need to be better. Or else I'll feel like an even worse person than I do right now.
I thought it was gonna take like a couple episodes before she started talking, but
Even if they keep ignoring
she was
me,
able to talk right away. Wow.
I have to try. I have to change. Or else.
You're right. Let's try. I will too. Promise. And if you get sad again, or life gets too painful, you can come back. She'll be here waiting for you. It's been so long. I've missed your voice, Kisa.
Please wait. Huh? Hi, Tota.
Oh, okay.
I can't keep running away forever. my heart is still covered in such dark shadows. There will come a time when I have to confront my weakness.
Okay.
So that all those gray days, those tears I shed, will have been worth something.
And so, even though she was sometimes hesitant to speak, Kisa headed back to school.
Yuki should have come to see her off with us.
He said he had something he had to do today.
Truthfully, I'm a little sad Kisa won't be by my side anymore. But I guess I'll just have to bear it.
Damn.
Because
Jesus.
she mustered her courage and is fighting to be her best self. You can do it, Kisa. I believe in you.
Yuki, what did you just say? I accept your offer and will be your successor. My apologies for not
A
saying
success.
yes sooner. So for your troubles, I swear that I will be a reliable president and carry on your
I kind of
voice.
had that. I didn't want to say it, but I kind of had the idea it had to be a president
I hope you'll
thing.
advise me. Is this a dream? Your love for me again.
He's like, before he starts, just close the door.
It's not like I've suddenly become stronger, or did anything to change, really. My body still trembles, but I'll keep facing my fears. What's important is that my weakness inspires me to improve.
I hope she doesn't get bullied or laughed at for just... What, because she's different because of the way she talks, or what? Because if that's the case, then it's like, okay. Alright. So he decided to become president? I didn't want to say that's what it was originally that he was getting offered. And he was about to decline. It was... No, him being president. Okay, and he accepted it. So let's hope he realizes, though, doing that, there's going to be a lot more stuff he's going to have to do and stuff like that. So let's see what happens. Now he's going to be the center of attention, I want to say now, because he's now the, what do you want to call it, class president, I think they would say. Or is it another different type of president for schools? But anyways, I'll find more reaction videos. Peace. See people next time.